It's another weekend, and I have another Japanese epic to narrate. Japanese epic story Momotaro folk tales. This is one of the most popular folk tales in Japan. Momotaro, that is Peach Boy, is a popular hero of Japanese folklore. People used to tell the story verbally to their kids during the Muromachi period, that was between 1392 and 1573. And later it came on written scripts and went famous as Japanese fairy tale edition. The story was also published in books with different name Teichi Okano. And later the name was changed in different versions, but the moral of the story was all about bravery. Let's get into the Japanese epic, The Tale of Momotaro. Once upon a time, there was a couple who were married for long, but they did not have any children. So they felt very unfortunate and lonely. The couple prayed to God every day for a son and waited for a miracle to happen for very long until they aged. One day, the old man went to the mountain to cut firewood, while his wife went to a small river nearby where she used to wash clothes. There she saw a giant peach on the river floating towards her. She picked up the peach to save for a good supper. So she took the peach and went home. When her husband returned from the mountain, she showed him the giant peach and said, "Look at this large peach. It will be good for our supper." The old man looked at the peach and smiled and said, "Sure, let's divide it and enjoy." Then the wife took a knife to cut the peach in equal proportions, but before she could cut the peach, they heard a voice from the inside of the peach. "Wait, wait, don't cut me," it said. The couple got shocked when they saw the peach dividing itself and a small baby boy came out of the peach. The couple was thrilled because they felt that God had heard their prayers and gifted them a son for their old age. Since the baby was born out of a peach, the couple named him Momotaro, which means peach boy. The couple started raising him, and their family was now complete. As the time flew, when Momotaro was 15 years old, he went to his father and said, "Father, now I'm young. You and mother strived hard in this country to earn money to raise me well. And now it's my time to contribute to my country. I know you are aware that there is an island known as Ogre Island in distant part of the sea. There are many ogres living there who often come into our land to terrify people and to steal things and later go back to their island. This is happening for so long, and now it is time to end it. Father, please permit me to go to the island and destroy all the ogres in order to protect my country." The parents were overwhelmed and had happy tears for raising such a noble son. They were proud of him and permitted him to go to the Ogre Island. His mother packed him some dumplings, and Momotaro left his house to begin his journey to protect the country. On the way, he saw a dog coming towards him, and Momotaro offered the dumplings to the dog so the dog can eat. Then the dog asked him why he had come to Ogre Island. Then Momotaro explained his intentions to kill the demons of the island, and the dog promised to help him. While Momotaro and the dog moved forward, they met a monkey. The dog and monkey started to fight, but when Momotaro explained the reason behind his journey, the monkey also joined them. When they all walked together, Momotaro met a pheasant, which is a long-tailed bird, and he asked it to join his army. So they all reached the seashore, and Momotaro made a boat and began his journey with his 3 friends to defeat the monsters of Ogre Island. When they came within sight of the island, they noticed that all the ogres have different identities. They were mostly red, blue, and green, and they were protecting a big castle. The pheasant flew over the castle to notice all guards and facilities. The guards, of course, tried to kill the pheasant, but it was too fast to catch. When the ogres saw a human being with 3 animals to fight against them, the ogres approached with an army. But the pheasant was picking on their heads, so the army lost focus. And the monkey jumped and scratched all the ogres while the dog started biting all of them. So they were all injured. On the other hand, Momotaro was killing the ogre army with his sword, and the battle went for several hours. Finally, the ogre army accepted their defeat and promised Momotaro that they will never come back to his country to terrify his people. Ogre army then bowed to Momotaro and sent him back with treasure that was full of gold, silver, and precious gems. Momotaro's parents were very happy on seeing their son return safe along with a huge treasure, and they all lived happily ever after. This standard type of Momotaro was defined and popularized due to them being printed in school textbooks around 1887. One significant variation is that in most literature texts during 1777, Momotaro was not born from a peach but born naturally to the elderly couple who ate the peach and regained their youth. So that's the Japanese epic tale of Momotaro.